Hey guys, Aaron Farmer here with my sugar-free journey, and we are at day 15 of our 28-day challenge, and lots of fantastic things are happening. Today what we're going to talk about are micronutrients and should you take a multivitamin, and a couple of these other questions in that same field that have come up. So, obesity and metabolic diseases are running rampant in our culture, but the big question that we're trying to figure out is, are these diseases caused by overnutrition or undernutrition? Let me take my glasses off so they don't glare on them. And it turns out that it might be both at the same time. So we talked earlier, a couple videos ago, about reactive oxygen species. These are the ROSs. These are the waste products from when your mitochondria use fat or glucose for energy. The chemicals that do the work of removing these ROSs out of your cells are called antioxidants. Remember, it's very important to get those ROSs out of your cells very, very quickly because they are toxic. And, they're waste products. They've got to be moved out and filtered out of your body very, very quickly. So the chemicals that actually do that are antioxidants. And, of course, antioxidants are a big deal. Anytime you see a commercial for all kinds of different foods, if it's a healthy, quote, healthy food, one of the things they're going to push is talk about how many antioxidants they have. Well, those antioxidants are important, and the reason they're important is they get those ROSs out of your cell. So different antioxidants fix different problems in the body, and different cells need different antioxidants to remove the ROS compounds. For instance, we know that lack of vitamin D, which is an antioxidant, correlates with diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. Well, why are we vitamin D deficient? Well, it's because for all our lives we've been told that the sun, which is the source and sustainer of all life on the planet, is one big cancer-causing ball of death up in the sky and should be avoided at all costs. Well, guess what? Your body will actually make its own vitamin D if you will expose your skin to sunlight. What we're finding now is that the biggest jump in cancer isn't among people who spend all day in the sun, it's among people who spend all day under artificial lighting and never see the sun. So don't burn your skin, but definitely go outside and get a little sun on your skin. It's good for you. There's also also milk consumption has fallen by half over the last 60 years, which has been replaced by cola and other sugary drinks. This decrease in vitamin D in dairy products that we're consuming and increase in sugar drinks has also made us more susceptible to a host of metabolic diseases. There's also some evidence that resveratrol, which is found primarily in red wine, may also have some beneficial effects. The science isn't totally in yet, so we don't know exactly what the effects on humans are, and especially the big question is dosage, like how much red wine do you have to drink in order to get some kind of health benefit from resveratrol. What we're finding out is it may be a lot. It may be far more than you should comfortably get from multiple glasses of red wine. However, if you do want to occasionally indulge in a glass of red wine, go right ahead. Just make sure it's a very, very dry wine in order to reduce or limit the sugar intake from the wine. And anyway, in almost every case where micronutrients have been studied to determine their effects on humans, we've learned two things. We've learned two things. I want to make sure I didn't miss something. Number one, antioxidants are a good thing, as they prevent metabolic diseases. So you should definitely, include a wide variety of antioxidants in your diet. But number two, the other thing that we've learned is that antioxidant supplements don't do anything. You don't get any help from it when you take them in pill form. There's almost no benefit to taking a multivitamin, as the vitamins and minerals from a pill don't seem to move the needle at all health-wise. And the same is true if we eat processed foods that have been fortified with vitamins and minerals. We can get those same antioxidants from a diet full of a wide variety of whole foods, and metabolic diseases can be prevented or reversed if you just clean up your diet. So that was probably one of the more amazing things to me as I go through this. Is that multivitamins, every benefit you can get from a pill can be gotten just from changing your diet, from eating good whole foods. So the big question is, why is that? Why do processed foods or pills not provide the same nutritional benefits as whole foods? Why is vitamin D from a pill different than vitamin D made directly from the sun, or maybe even from drinking milk. We don't really know the answer to that. We don't really understand what that phenomenon is and what's going on, but there are 5 main theories, and we'll go through them real quick. Number one, first theory is things added in the processing of food, like sugar or preservatives, are more toxic than we think, and are undoing any positive effects of adding vitamins and minerals. So perhaps the process of processing food damages it so much that you can add all the vitamins and minerals to it that you want, and you'll never overcome the damage that you inflicted on the food when you processed it. Theory number 2 is processing food removes something even more valuable than micronutrients that remain and replace, like perhaps fiber. Like that, maybe that fiber is crucial to controlling the rate of absorption of the micronutrients, and when it's missing from food, your body can't absorb the micronutrients effectively. Number 3, the act of processing of food makes it, quote, biologically dead, and our bodies just can't process it after adding macronutrients. This is actually a theory that's gained some prominence here lately, so there might be something to that. Again, we have all the science isn't in yet, but it appears that just processing food makes it more difficult for your body to absorb the nutrients that are in it. Number 4, when some antioxidants are supplied in higher amounts than needed, they become oxidants and do damage. For example, if you eat too much iron, it causes its own problems inside us, almost comparable to rust. So when you're taking, a vitamin C pill that's 10 times the recommended dosage for vitamin C for a day, perhaps you're doing more damage than help, because you're causing problems with a whoops.
Oh, good. Yeah, nab it.
Sorry about that. Our electricity just went out. I don't know what just happened. But anyway, moving on. And then the 5th one is, and this is the one that I think is probably the most has the most whatever behind it. I can't even think of a word. I'm sorry. I'm a little rattled right now. But the other thing is that the vitamins and minerals and supplement companies are totally unregulated by the FDA. There is nothing. There's no one standing over the shoulder to make sure that vitamin C pill that you're taking, or the vitamin D pill that you're taking, actually contains vitamin C or vitamin D. No one's checking on them. And then and then when other companies go and check the supplements that are actually on the shelf at, say, Walmart or whatever, 95% of the time, very, very many, a long percent of the time, hold on just a second, I'm almost done here. Okay. A very large percentage of the time, they find that those supplements do not contain what's listed on the bottle. So there's a good chance that if you're taking certain supplements, that you might not be getting the supplement that you think you are. So I would definitely instead of trying to take pills or trying to take supplements, I would definitely just switch to a whole foods diet and eat good food, eat whole food. All right, so we'll be back tomorrow for day 16. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.